My imperfect feet. But we are all alike, an unclean thing, and all our righteousness are like filthy rags. We all fade as a leaf, and our iniquities, like the wind, have taken us away. Isaiah 64, verse 6. I cannot for the life of me remember what started the conversation, and I will readily admit it seems very strange to write it down for your consideration. For some reason or another, I was looking at my feet, and knowing that there is little about my physical presence that a sculptor would find inspiring, I wondered aloud if perhaps my feet were not nice looking. For feet. I know it's not the kind of thing that most people contemplate. In reality, my feet are exceptionally asymmetrical, one being full size and a half larger than the other. But apart from that, I never considered the possibility that they were unattractive until my wife actually laughed. What? I asked, a little confused. Really? Your feet? She laughed again. Apparently, my feet are not among the first things that attracted my wife to me. But how could I possibly be so blind and not see them as they really were? So it is with sinners. Before we are faced with the incarnate truth of God in Jesus, we tend to believe that we are somehow morally attractive. On most days, we have no problem looking in the mirror and seeing people whose accomplishments have more than paid any moral debt we might owe. Sin so warps the human heart and the mind that without an outside opinion, we can scarcely see the problem. But then it happens, at some point in your life, the carefully crafted persona your mind has convinced you is authentic is suddenly ripped away, and you can suddenly see yourself as God does. In the light of His glory, any supposed good a human being has done is suddenly revealed as being thoroughly tainted by sinful motives. You will hear a sudden voice from heaven letting you know that even your best has not redeemed you and cannot redeem you from sin. The longer you stand in God's presence, the worse it seems. You have a choice. You can ignore it and return to a state of ignorance. But that will solve nothing. On the other hand, you can admit your guilt and accept forgiveness, at which point God considers the matter closed, because you now appear to look very much like His Son.